Hi John, I'm Scott, and I just finished cleaning up the DR and I wanted to kind of give you a walk around tour of it so you can see it instead of just pictures. I'll give you the full walk around. It's cleaned, it's lubed. And I took the bags off, obviously, to get to everything. So I'll give you kind of a, I say quick, but it'll probably take a few minutes, but kind of walk through what I've got on it. These are the big 90 off-road, 90-10 off-road tires. I know you don't want them, but like I said, you can have them if you want them, but they're terrible on the road. Got these like protectors on there. The fork brace is absolutely stellar because you've had a DR, so you kind of know the front end's a little wonky until you put something to brace it in there. Auxiliary lights, those are both spotlights. Very, very helpful. Something I didn't list in the listing, but the headlight is an LED. I upgraded the headlight to an LED. This is a different fender than stock. I just like the yellow. I kind of went with the yellow theme, obviously. Let's see, nothing special there. Acerbis guards. These are legit guards. They work very, very well. The windscreen, I don't remember the make on this windscreen, but it's awesome. I did my Baja trip without it and then came back and put that on, and it's been awesome. So you've got these ram mount mirrors. You'll notice there's one missing over here. As I was playing with this today, I found a crack in kind of like this spot over here on this one, and as I was trying to take it off and mess with it, it broke. So I'm going to get you a new post. The cool thing is all the little pieces are interchangeable, so I just buy a new little post and you got a working one. So there's the mileage, 8,495. Something I do to my bikes, which is kind of cool, that I think is cool anyway, is this is the key, and I put a cap on it, and it's just JB welded in there. So now, instead of having to take the key in and out all the time, because I keep my bikes in like locked garages, so it's not out on the street, and now that can just sit there and it looks like a steering nut. Turn it on. There's off. You can just leave it in there all the time. When I go into grocery stores and stuff, I just leave it alone. When I travel, I take it out when I'm traveling. So USB, and that is connected to one of those auxiliary ports, so you can unplug that and like plug in a battery tender or heated gear or whatever else you need. Right there. Bars are upgraded. Grips are upgraded. Here's the button for the spotlights. The spotlights are wired directly to the battery, so you gotta remember to turn them off. If I cared more, I would probably switch that, but honestly I remember and it doesn't bother me. So just a fuel overflow. What else is helpful? The 5.3 Acerbis tank. The tank grip pads are awesome. You do feel a difference. You got the crash guards. They work. You've got an Acerbis, I don't know, what do you call that? Engine guard? An engine guard? Yeah. And it's the like nylon one, so it's really quiet. As rocks hit you, you're not making all this noise, which is awesome. I doubt this will matter, but there's the pumper carb. You get the idea. Choke relocation, unimportant, but it's been done. These are the pivot pegs. My favorite pegs I've ever had on a bike. They pivot forwards and backwards. You can kind of lean into them, lean back on them, stretch your legs on them. They're awesome. Everything's kind of stocked back there. You got the rack. Fantastic rack. Fantastic, what do you call it? A plate, mounting plate on the back. Those are great, love them. Yoshi pipe all the way through. Oh, switch to these little flexi LEDs, which is great. They're LED lights. The only downside to them is in order to make the LEDs work, you have to get a LED modulator, and it goes under the seat and wires in, and I just didn't do it. So the rigged way to do it is under here on your, there we go, on your turn signal switch, you just unplug that, and now it's not running through the bulb. So you don't have an indicator for turn signals. You just have to remember to turn them off. Again, didn't bother me, wasn't a big deal to me, so that's what I did. I think that's, oh, I got guards on here. These are the steel plates. You've got an alt-rider brake, like it makes it bigger, and it gives you a stand-up version. If you're gonna go off-road, you got a stand-up on there. You can also take the stand-up one off if that's not gonna be your thing off-road. And I think that's the bulk of it. Radiator cover, or like guard, radiator guard, that was an add-on. Yeah, it's fully set up. The suspension's got the upgraded suspension. We were talking about whether or not oh, the seat. This is the Seat Concepts Tall. I went ahead and put that on. And can I flat foot it? I am 6'2" with a 32-inch inseam. And yes, I can flat foot it. Yeah, the suspension has to do its sag a little bit, which is, you know, expected. But yeah, once the suspension sags into place, yes, I can flat foot with the tall seat on. Here's what else I've got. The Rig Gear, Nelson Rigs, I think is who it is, Rig Gear Adventure. I can't believe for the price of these, I want to say they're like 200 bucks or 250 bucks. They have been fantastic. They've survived several tip overs that haven't hurt them in any way. Awesome bags, they're waterproof, they're big. The top two sets of tires are for the DR. So there's the road tires. And then those are the 50/50s. Both of them, brand new, brand new, brand new. They've probably been on 2 rides each. They're maybe 500 miles on both sets. And then I've got a couple of what would you call it? Oil filters. I've got oil filters so you can do oil filters on it. So there you go, man. There's the walk around. Ask any questions you got, reach out to me. You're getting a sweet bike.